Thank you so much, Jerry. We appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and giving me the opportunity to get into these issues, because this is so important. This debate, this discussion really tonight is going to focus on the Constitution, our founding document, which for all intents and purposes is playing less and less of a role in government, unfortunately. It seems to be, especially when it comes to the presidency. Our goal tonight is not just to hear talking points. We want to understand how these candidates are going to make decisions while keeping the Constitution in mind. So we're going to get into all of it right now, and I'm going to start off with introducing our candidates. First off, Governor Buddy Roemer. I'll just give you a brief introduction here while he's up on stage. Governor Roemer served as the 52nd governor of Louisiana from 1988 to 1992. He was elected as a Democrat, but saw the light, switched to the Republican Party on March 11th, 1991. Prior to serving as governor, he was a member of the U.S. House from 81 to 88. And Governor Roemer has been in recent years an investor, a banker, and forming a company that built retirement housing for retirees near universities, with alumni from each university being the target buyers. He also founded Business First Bank based in Baton Rouge. Now I'd like to introduce Governor Gary Johnson from the great state of New Mexico. Governor Johnson is an American businessman, former governor of New Mexico, and candidate for the Republican nomination for president. They are both, obviously, candidates for the Republican nomination. He served as the 29th governor of New Mexico from 1995 to 2003, and is known for, and I'll point this one out, his low-tax libertarian views and regular participation in triathlons, which is not what I'm known for, to be quite honest. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, we're gonna make this a discussion. If you want to go back and forth, we're really gonna open this up. This isn't gonna be like one of those, NBC debates. We're gonna open this up, and we're gonna make it a real deal discussion about the Constitution and about the principles of American government. I'm gonna start with you, Governor Roemer, talking about this core issue, because as president, there's always a temptation to grow the office, to grow the size of the executive branch, as we've seen with both Democrats and Republicans. How would you work to bring the office back into check with the Constitution?
There are so many things out there. I have to learn new technology. There are so many things out of balance. There are so many things out of whack. I'm the only guy running who's been a congressman and a governor. But I have seen Congress clearer when I'm out of it, looking back those 2,000 miles from Louisiana. The Constitution is clear. The first section in our Constitution, the first article, is about the Congress, not about the presidents. It's about the Congress. And that balance needs to be restored. Now, the president has many powers, the bully pulpit, he has an agenda on which he's run nationally, so he has a call of the people. But the Constitution is clear. I'll give you an example. The War Powers Act. Now, there's a good one we can pick. To me, it's clearly unconstitutional. It's clearly unconstitutional to have Congress play second place in the decision on going to war. And now presidents do it all the time. I think President Obama had 3 wars going simultaneously, with no declaration of war on the part of the Congress. You could pick 100 examples, but that's one I picked. Number 2, I would pick the power of money in politics. There's a silence over Washington, D.C. like it was muzzled. Do you trust the political system? You don't do it, do you? And that's what the Supreme Court is trying to figure out, scratching their head. How much contribution can we allow, and you continue to trust the system? And we'll talk about that tonight, I'm sure. But that's just another example of the kind of imbalance with Congress either being quiet on something it should stand up about are playing second place to the president. Now, declaring war is an important moment, and I think the